I truly believe that there is no bad cook. Everybody likes food the way their mama used to cook it, or the way they first ate it, or they just have a memory. But me, I like Popeye's chicken. So this is my take on Popeye's chicken. I am hammering this chicken. This is chicken breast. Now, chicken breast, I thinly slice it. That means I halved it, and I'm tenderizing it a little bit. It looks like I'm pounding it so hard, but I'm in a hurry. I'm about to leave to marinate it and then go. That's why it's washed and my hands are washed. Those are spices on the board. I've already done some of these. So, yes. So I'm pounding this. Then I want to marinate it. I'm gonna spice it. You can see I'm putting some Cajun spices on it, on both sides. So that when I marinate it, the spices are on there. I also put a little poking on some holes on the. I know some people will be like, oh my God, that's not how you do it, but this is my way. Now that marinade is buttermilk that has Cajun spice, hot sauce. I think I have some garlic powder on there, and a little salt, just to make sure that there'll be enough salt on the. Make sure you watch your salt, because if you're using, like, this Cajun spice already has salt, so you have to really watch this. When I finished cooking, I realized that I was a little bit high on the salt, but it was okay. It was still good. So as you can tell, I'm still pounding some of those. If you don't have this, this actually is at the store. This I don't know, I forgot what it's called, but it's a tenderizer, meat tenderizer. So I use that. It looks like I'm really hitting it hard and making it flat. It's not really flat. That's how it looks on here, but I really don't make it flat. I just make sure that it's tenderized. So then there, I normally I make my own buttermilk. I do the milk and then I put a little lemon in it, to make it into buttermilk. But this time I bought store brand. Now I'm also making the spread that I'm gonna put on the bread, because this is chicken sandwich. That's mayonnaise. I don't know how you call it, mayonnaise or whatever. My kids call it differently. I put some Cajun spice, obey. On this one here, I also put a little bit too much, but I added more mayonnaise. I was gonna make a lot of chicken sandwich anyway, so I added more mayonnaise on it, and then I put some Cajun seasoning, and then I put some hot sauce. This is what's gonna be on instead of mayonnaise on your sandwich. You see I put some hot sauce on there. I add it on there, and you can do this your way, but me, this is my way. This one takes it to another level. So this is my Cajun little spread that I'm making. I use obey, but you can use any other spice. So this is actually my Popeyes chicken sandwich. So you can see I've cut some tomatoes, because my husband likes tomatoes and lettuce on his sandwich. The kids don't, and I don't. I just like mine plain with this, and then I put on the buns. I butter the buns. So here I am. The fries are cooking. Also, I try to cook the fries first, because the chicken sandwich cooks really fast. So I do my fries. Now, I forgot to say that, you see, you also have to put them on a little rack so that the water can drip. And there I'm preparing my flour that has the Cajun seasoning too, and a little salt. Like I said, watch your salt on these things. Cajun seasoning can have salt, so don't put too much. So I'm making sure that I don't have too much marinate on it. I marinated it for about 2 hours, about 5 hours. So here I am. I didn't have a lot of flour, and I was too lazy to go to my garage where I put a lot of flour in there to get the flour. And so I just these are my last pieces that I'm doing, but that's how I'm getting it ready. I'm buttering it, so ready to deep fry. Now the secret to deep frying this is I time it. The reason why I time it is this chicken breast is thinly sliced because I halved it, and this was thick chicken breast. So you have to time it. I don't go more than it's 3.5 minutes on 340. You can adjust to your own. I try to not make it too hot. So I also butter my buns. If you don't butter your buns and cook them like this, then you don't know what you're missing. So that's my chicken already in the deep fryer. I'm watching it because I kind of had it fast at 350. That's too hot, so I reduced it. So it's gonna be about 320 there. So look, it's not. By the way, you don't want to overcook your chicken breast. It will be stringy. So I cook it for like not more than 4 minutes. So you see, I put 4 minutes there, and then I check it because they're not really the same size. So here I am preparing my husband's sandwich. These buns were too little for my chicken sandwich. I had to go to the Dollar General because I was too lazy to go to HEB. So here I am putting my spread. I put my lettuce. Then I also put a little black pepper on the tomatoes. And then there is the chicken sandwich. Woo! Now, I had the wrong side of the bun. Of course, I turned it. I hope my husband, he'll notice. He's one of those people who'll notice that he did it wrong. But anyway, the bun, I turned it upside down anyway, inside out, whatever it is. So it's good. It's food. It's ready. Then I make my son's. My son likes his just with that and the spread, and I give it to him. By the way, today we're not eating healthy, so I didn't put some vegetables, too lazy. Now, look at when you cook your chicken breast. This one here was one of the ones that I think was overcooked, but it's still very tender, as you can tell, because it was marinated. You can tell it's juicy, very juicy and very soft. It was very, very soft. It was not overcooked. Now you see, this one here is my sandwich. It's still very, very, very tender. So those are my leftovers. Thank you.